The obstacle is the way is a great title for this video, but it's already been made into a book, so I don't think I can use this title as my own. Now, I haven't read this book. However, it is a really phenomenal title, and it gets you to think. I was literally in the middle of walking, so I had this thought. Every single time that I've received something without putting a extreme amount of work, long hours, pain and suffering, it's never been worth it. It's never been worthwhile, right? My father gave me my first car when I was like 15 or 16 years old. I didn't even get my license till I was like 18, 2 whole years later, because I was like, well, of course, I should get this car. I deserve this car. You start to fill your mind with all these sort of arrogant thoughts that like you just know it all, and you don't need to work any harder because I had the car there. There was no sense of urgency. But as soon as my life started to move a bit quicker, and I had to go to practice for baseball, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and I wanted to become my own man, it's like now the car seems way more important. Getting my license seems way more important. There's a sense of urgency, a sense of like want that I have to get this thing. I can't wait, another day. This license must be like, I need to have it today, right? And I've seen this recurring theme in my life to where every single time that I've done something to where it doesn't benefit me, I always regret it. It's like ordering myself a huge slice of, or just a whole box of pizza, eating the entire thing, and then being like, the calories weren't worth it, the fats in it weren't worth it, it doesn't have a lot of proteins in it. It's like, why did I even do this, bro? Now, not only do I feel fatter, now it's only gonna mess my whole stomach up. It's like watching a video on these X-rated sites. You guys know what I'm talking about. Doing the actual deed and being like, what the heck did I just witness? What did I just do to myself? I just degraded my whole soul by just doing this act. And it's like, it's this reoccurring theme in my past life to where every time that I did something that would not benefit me, that was like easy, and it was just cheap dopamine, there was a sense of just guilt and unworthiness. Like, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to be out here. Hold on. But as I was saying, every single time that I've done something that did not benefit me, I always felt shame. And then I look back into the moments that I was the most successful, my baseball career. Dude, I sacrificed everything for it. I could not care less. I couldn't care if it was my family, my girlfriend, my sense of self. Like, I went all in, bro. Like, junior year of high school, I was pissed off that my sophomore year, I was in the JV team, and I only played the amount of like 2 freaking games. I only played like a couple of innings out of our 20+ game season. I was like, what the fuck? You're gonna disrespect me? You're gonna put me on the team and not have me play or be a starter or just not be in the team? Fuck that. I went to the Dominican Republic for an entire year. My whole junior year, bro. I decided I'm gonna take a huge risk on myself. I'm gonna train with this coach, and I'm just gonna get in the best shape of my life. And guess what? When I came back, I threw 10 miles harder. I was way stronger, way bigger. I understood discipline. I understood working hard. Let me see. Oh, there we go. But I understood discipline. I understood hard work. I understood what it takes to get to the level where I wanted to be at. I saw guys that were like 15, 16 years old throwing 90 miles per hour, 92, 93, getting drafted, $1 million contracts. I saw hard workers. I saw what it took. And that drove me to the point to where I wanted to be just like them, if not better. I saw them as like superior to me, and I wanted to reach that level. And I didn't care what it took to, get there. I was to the point, bro, I was literally thinking, thank God I never went to this side, but I was literally thinking, if it takes me taking steroids to reach my goals, fuck it, I'll do it, because I was just willing to do whatever it takes. So I come back after my junior year. It's senior year of high school. I'm super excited. I'm ready to play varsity, not JV. I'm not messing around this year. I'm looking to play varsity. I'm looking to be our top closer because I was throwing decently hard my senior year. And I was just ready to just go out there in the field. It's so like exhilarating to just work your ass off the entire off season, put in so much work, feel like you're in this euphoria state of like how good you are, how good the training feels, how good the baseball throwing program feels. That just everything is just coming together so beautifully, and you just feel in the zone because every single day I'm putting myself in the uncomfortable place, the place where I don't want to be at, but that's the only place that I found growth. And I'm living for those moments to where it's the bottom of the seventh inning. It's like the end of the actual game. They're calling on my name. They're saying, hey, we want you to pitch. We want you to close this game out. Can you do it? I say yes. I freaking do it. And then the entire school looks at me as their hero, as their baseball, like they want to see me as that like stud. I want to live in those moments. I want to be there with my team, with my school. And I'm super excited. And then COVID happens. Ruined my entire season. Any sort of potential offers that I could get from a college coach, any sort of scholarship, all that just goes down the drain. I am just in shock. I am like depressed, in the worst mental state that I could ever be at. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about quitting. I'm thinking about just going to a regular community college, getting a associate degree or whatever. And like, I just don't know. But another offer was presented to me. This random guy, his name was like Adam something. Can't forget his last, I forgot his last name. But this random guy named Adam reached out to me, says, hey, we saw you did this showcase. We think you have some talent. If you are somebody that's willing to take a risk on themselves, you can come down to North Carolina, train with these guys called Combine Academy. And we're gonna get you right. We've been able to get guys just like you into Division 3, Division 2, even Division 1 offers. What do you say? And I was hesitant. I didn't know what to do. I was afraid that my efforts, just like I went to the Dominican Republic for 1 year, would just not work. And I wasn't sure. And I just waited and I waited. I didn't know. I was confused. I was going back and forth. And I just said, fuck it. I'll just do it. And I flew down there. I was nervous, but I walked in there with like confidence that this is my once in a lifetime opportunity. If I don't get anything out of this, then I'm just done. Then all this work that I put in, all these dreams, all these goals that I wrote down are just done. I took another massive risk on myself. I didn't have a safety net, right? Like the whole time to get into a college was like that senior year. But now it's like I'm taking a huge leap of faith, an entire gap year to just train baseball. And it's like I'm not going to school during this. So it's like my mathematics, my English, all my knowledge of like school stuff is not really increasing. Matter of fact, it's actually going down. So I'm really taking a huge gamble. If this doesn't work out, I'm like screwed. If this doesn't work, I have to like beg at a community college to just take me in, because it's like I'm no longer as smart as I was senior year. Now I'm literally just training baseball. But you know what? That had to be one of the best decisions that I've ever made in my life, because throughout that fear, throughout that uncomfortableness, that I really don't know if any of it is going to work, and I might just be crazy and this just might be placebo. But it was through that uncomfortableness is where I found the real me, the guy who really wanted it. Because during that time, I grew to like 210 pounds. All my lifts had like gone up 50, 100 pounds. I was surrounded by guys who just wanted it. And you know, I hate to say it, but might have wanted it a bit more than me. And I didn't want nobody else to be ahead. of me. I was willing to do whatever it takes. I didn't care if I had to wake up early in the morning. I didn't care if I had to eat 4,000 calories every single day. I didn't care if I had to train an hour and a half a day. I didn't care what it took. Monday through Sunday, I was willing to work my ass off, and the work paid off. I got plenty, and I have like 20, 30 plus offers across the freaking nation, from junior year all the way to Division II schools, right? Like, I had all these different offers that were never presented to me my senior year of high school. And I'm looking at all these offers, and I'm like, is this really happening? Is this really happening? All the thoughts that I had, all the goals, all the fears are now like, everything is, it's like God showing me, like, thank you for trusting me. Here is your blessing. Here's are all the offers that I have laid out for you. From my hometown, Indiana, to Chicago, to Maryland, to even North Carolina. It's like all these different offers, bro. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, this is crazy, right? But it wasn't through being comfortable. It wasn't through doing the things I had always done. It wasn't through none of that. It was putting myself in a scenario to where I had to win. I had no other option. It's either I do this or I just fucking lose in life. And that's the point you have to get at. And I'm looking at myself now, and being a business owner has truthfully been the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Truthfully. I've been doing this for 2 years. I have yet to have the business that I want. But looking at past successes, I can see, okay, how can I have that same level of fire, that same burning desire to reaching this goal? Oh, that's right. It was putting myself in a scenario to where I had to win. It was putting myself in the place to where, yes, every day you are uncomfortable because your family isn't nearby. It's putting myself in that mindset to where it's either you do this or you freaking die. Guys, like, if baseball didn't work, at that point, I really don't know where I would have been at. Like, if I would have just not gotten anything out of it, I have no idea where I would have been at. But how can I bring that same level of intensity today? How can you bring that same level of intensity? How can you make yourself uncomfortable every single day? I'm looking at myself and I'm like, man, like, I have to do shit that it's like hard again, right? Like, I don't like running. I'm thinking about running every single day. I don't like waking up and taking cold showers. I'm thinking about waking up and just taking cold showers. But it's not about the benefits of how running is gonna make me, or how cold showers can help me with your hormones and your visceral fat and your brown fat and how you can lose weight. I couldn't care less about that stuff. I'm thinking about the mental side. Doing things that scare me. Doing things that I don't want to, but saying fuck it, regardless. Saying screw it, I'ma do it. And that's the mindset I need to get at. I must get at. It's me writing down my current situation, telling myself how bad it is, and me doing something about it every single day. Being pissed off that I'm not in the places where I need to be. Being pissed off that I know I can have more. I have the mindset to have more, and I don't have it. And saying, you know what? I need to have these things. Not because I'm this gifted dude or I have all these potentials, because I can have everything I put my mind to it. And so go out there, put yourself in that scenario, put yourself in that mindset to where you have to win. You have to do this. There is no other way. This is a very extreme way to look at it. And I'll be honest with you. A lot of times I want to have balance. I want to have, I want to kind of be successful, but I also kind of don't want to go on the extreme side. I kind of want to lay down some days, but I kind of want to live heavy. But I don't know what other way to achieve my goals than just going all in. I've never done the whole balance thing and been able to achieve the goals that I want to. It's always been through extreme uncomfortableness have I been able to see my goals being manifested. And if that is what it takes, then so be it. But I'd rather give it my 100% all into something, and to always live in the state of, what if I had gone all in? So it's late at night, guys. I just had this thought and I had to let it out, but I really want y'all to understand that, like, nothing great in life ever comes easy. It's always through trial and error and just a shit ton of work. So with that being said, I love you guys. God bless. And have a great day.